Yeah, I mean, and of course I'm gonna fix it, but this shit get tiring, man. This shit get tiring fixing everybody else's life, man. My life. That's why I try to back away from everybody so I could, you know what I mean? Because I'm a fixer. That's what men do. It's just, geez, it does get tiring when you're the only one fixing. You're the only traditional man still around because they knock all of the traditional heterosexual. What do you say? I'm the only sexual. I gotta watch that interview again. That was funny. He said I'm the only sexual. Not even hetero. I'm the only sexual. That was funny. This shit. It's tiring, man. Fixing everybody. But I'm gonna keep doing it. But boy, you know what I mean, I've been backing away from women to abstain from women looking this good, money and all this, have muscles. It's hard. It gets depressing, man. But I gotta do that to become stronger, man. Because you know, the average man, our first and only and main distraction is a woman. So for me to fall back from women and struggle not to, but doing the roses thing keeps them still around, helps me to show them that we love them. You know what I mean? So when it is my time, I'm gonna just grab up a whole, you know what I mean? I'm getting married to more than one woman, but like, geez, this stuff, it gets tiring, man. It does. Then, you know, as young men, in particular young black men, we don't have anybody to talk to. You know what I mean? You're supposed to be tough and da-da-da, and I am. That's why I'm just, you know what I mean, venting right now to myself and putting it out in the frequencies. But geez, it gets tiring, boy. It really does. It really does get tiring. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm like, what videos did I have dropped today? Did I drop 4 hours ago? Yeah, is that rain now? I believe that's rain. So yeah, I'm gonna go out there and get some content. I'm only on here for like a half an hour. After that, clipping it. So we're doing this till 5. Whether somebody comes on or not, then I'm out the door. Climb on in, y'all. Climb on in. We are in prison. I snuck the phone in the jail cell, y'all. Shh, I gotta be quiet. We in jail. Y'all think y'all can survive this jail I'm at? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I snuck the phone in the jail, y'all. We in jail right now. I mean, we in jail. We in jail. It's my cell. You see how clean I keep it? You know what I'm saying? What up, y'all? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. Shh. I mean, if you are new, I'm in my prison cell. I can't talk too loud. I need you to like and subscribe. You heard? What's up, y'all? Excuse me. I mean, missed the whole damn day. You know what I'm saying? Expansion of channel permission. What is that? The hell does that mean? What up, y'all? We in my cell. You know what I mean? I made up my bed just for y'all. Got my little TV in my cell. I gotta be quiet, though. I snuck the phone in here, you know. Flew a drone over the top of the prison, and then it dropped it in. Yeah, you see. That's prison muscle right there. What's good, y'all? There you go. This is a good one. I got. What up, y'all? Yeah, that one's super slow, but I'm like, That went to 100. What up? What up? Pigris? Pigris in the house. Let me see what your name is. had to turn off my VPN. Shadow, what up? Yeah, I am a zombie. I snuck the cell phone in the prison. I snuck the cell phone in the prison. I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. No, I don't drink. And I don't even know what that means. Death income. What you get money the legal way, like how I used to. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. This is BenHasLuv TV. I interview beautiful women. I hand out roses. I hand out roses to women from all of you guys' countries. Right? Who's ever giving me those hearts, I love you to life. Go Hawks. Oh, that's Cowboy. What up, Cowboy? I am from Oman. Where's Oman at? 8037. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. This is BenHasLuv TV. I interview women who's ever given me those hearts, I love you to life. You heard what I said? I love you to life. I'm going to get you guys to rewrite your DNA to spew positive affirmations all the time. Because when you speak positive, it manifests itself into reality. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I like the smell of burnt plastic. Smelly, what are you talking about? Riffs in the house. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. I hand out roses. I've been handing out roses to beautiful women for 15 years. I started to record it about a year ago, right? Because some alcoholic cursed me out. Hey, you don't want no money for the rose? I said, no, man. Enjoy your high. Leave me alone. He called me a whole lot of other stuff, N-words, all that. But he said, put it on the internet. Oh, what I realized, Riff, because, you know, I do a lot. Like I had a VPN on, and I didn't know. It was another program I had running, and it was messing up my internet connection. And that's probably what was been messing up my internet connection a lot recently, tell you the truth. Because, like, for the past 2-3 days, yeah. Like, for the last past 2-3 days, people like, yo, you going in and out, you going in. It's just, it did help. Dungeon, you definitely need to sub up. I don't know what a horsefly is. You mean hors d'oeuvres? Is that how you spell them? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. You already know I interview beautiful women from all over the country, but I'm not only built like a Ninja Turtle and move like a Power Ranger for nothing. I got action scenes. I got exercise videos, sports videos, challenges. I live in America, New York. Somebody challenged me to do something in the subway. Dangerous stuff. Don't copy me. Don't challenge me to do nothing either. But you definitely need to go spam up the comment section on those videos and say, yo, Ben, I like the girls you talk to. They so sexy. Hey, yo, Ben. I like her glasses. Hey, yo, Ben, you keep it real. Hey, yo, Ben, your challenges is corny. Would you know you'd be lying if you said that? But y'all need to go like and subscribe, number one. And I do sub for sub at the end of every night, y'all. But I got family in the house, so y'all got to watch your mouth. Riff, what's good with you, Riff? How you feeling this afternoon or evening? I'm actually 17 cent, officer. Officer, damn. I'm in the prison with my cell phone. Officer, this is a dream, officer. I'm not in the prison with my cell phone. You are dreaming. You definitely need to like and subscribe, officer. I interview beautiful women, and I know I interview women from your country, right? Wherever you at. Yeah, your thumbnail look like a fat black guy, so you probably in America. Because, you know, that's where they feed you all the poison food to get you fat. But y'all definitely need to sub up. Y'all definitely need to like the videos, like and share. And then share the stream, y'all. You know what I mean? We got to get this energy to 1 billion people. You know what I'm saying? My main gist of my page is to get biological men to marry biological women. Treat them nice, marry them, have children, build these strong economies. That's how you build countries, y'all. That's how the world has built countries. That's how the world has been built. Men treating women nice, having families. Everybody's building everything up. Keep that going, but I don't raise no simps. Ladies, you got to treat us right. If you don't treat us right, ladies, boys will hit you. You're going to run into boys. Boys will curse at you. But us men will leave, and we know you like men more than boys, ladies, so let's act right. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, though, y'all. Lord of us mercy. So I'm like, oh, that was my VPN. I went erasing everything, and then I got on here super duper late. You know, everybody was so scared of this quote-unquote storm in New York. When I tell you they had the streets empty, I'm about to leave. I'm about to leave and go to the gym. You know, I'm about to leave and go to the gym. I'm finally feeling better. You know what I'm saying? My throat was acting up for a while. But we are back. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Where y'all at? Officer, what'd you run for? Oh, you probably a child. Yeah, do you like horse flies? Sharks in the house. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. What's good, Shark? You said you liked the Ayo on that video, Shark, when I was getting robbed. And you know, some of those are some old videos. It's just people start requesting them. Cause somebody, you know, I had like, oh no, that's nobody I know. That's peace be unto you. Peace be unto you, Heron. Apostle, what up? Apostle, you definitely need to sub up. Rabbit, who are you talking about? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. This is BenHasLuv TV. I interview beautiful women from all of you guys' countries, and I drop the interviews every day. Interviews already dropped. I believe it's some German girl now. Yeah, I think it's a German girl that dropped. Y'all need to go spam up the comment section. Say you like the videos. Get this type of energy. But my page is to motivate y'all. Have men treating women right. But first of all, treating yourself right. Making yourself the best version of yourself. Because you can't take care of nobody if you can't take care of yourself, y'all. You know what I'm saying? So, like... Shark, I appreciate that. Listen, they gotta do it. That's how I find a lot of, because majority of people that come on my chat got greatness in them, and I know how to pull it out. But you know, they say YouTube is like 80%, no, 75% younger people. So they come in there like that, Shark. You know, I love you to life, Shark. You family. That's why once I'm getting access to this donation thing, or I get that because everybody keeps saying they donate, and my mods are getting bread first. But I'm not just giving money away. No, because I'm not rich. So I'm going to just, you know what I mean, with my mods first, but with everybody in the chat is, hey, I give you $1 push-up. If you post a video with you doing 20 push-ups, 50 push-ups, you get $1 push-up. If you do a live stream where you go 2 hours without doing drugs, we don't do drugs on this chat. And if you do, cool, but we're not going to act like we don't know what's right and wrong is wrong, right? Somebody over here doing drugs compared to somebody who's not, I'm healthier. But yeah, so that's what's going to start going down, Shark. I'm going to start getting y'all some money in y'all pocket, man, because everybody can use the help. Of course, me too now, because I'm not rich. Read top. Rabbit, what are you talking about? Read top of what? She was taken to... Boy, what are you talking about, Rabbit? You said she was taken to custody for false statements. Who? Rabbit, you definitely need to sub up. Okay, those are some celebration and laughing emojis. I love you to life who's ever giving me those emojis. Was supposed to get on earlier. Life is how it is, right? You know what I mean? Just like I said, I was exercise, I had to clean up, and I want to be on here for a little longer, but I don't know. It depends upon how you guys come in here. If the conversation is good, if you guys are liking, subbing, speaking good to me and each other, then I do it, right? Because these type of days, everybody just sits in the house. Weekends, people sit in the house. Like just like I said, like November, man, it'll be easy to get 100 people in the chat. Y'all can even look at some of my old Gavin, you definitely need to sub up. But yeah, I can even look at some of the old chats. I get 100 likes easy. 100 likes, 80 people in the chat. Everybody conversating, speaking positive to each other, giving advice. You know what I'm saying? And that's what my page is about. I like y'all to come to my page and understand, men, you got to treat the ladies right. Ladies, you got to treat us right. But first and foremost, you got to treat yourself right. You know what I'm saying? That's why everybody's welcome to my chat. Black, white, green, yellow, gay, straight, alien, non-alien. Everybody's welcome to my chat. You just got to respect the chat, though. Respect yourself and respect the chat. We love women on this side, natural-born women, that's it. But you got to love yourself. Gavin, you definitely need to sub up. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Everything's pre-scheduled, y'all. You know what I mean? All these interviews I do with women, they're going to drop. You know what I mean? They're just, whether I come on live or not, a video's going to drop. That's why you can always come to my page and see how you could. And I ask these women fun questions. How's life being a woman from Europe? How's life being a woman from Asia? You know what I mean? A lot of nice, fun questions. Y'all saw what Shark is saying. Rohan, you definitely need to sub up. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. This is BenHasLuv TV. I interviewed beautiful women all from all over the planet. Rohan, I interviewed a woman from your country too, Rohan. You definitely need to go watch these videos and go spam with the comment section. But I'm not only built like an anime character and move like a DC character. I got action scenes, y'all. Yeah, I said action. Everything's labeled too. I got like 10 playlists. All the playlists, action playlists, comedy playlists, sports playlists, exercise playlists, eating healthy playlists. Because I just dropped, because people don't believe I'm 42 years old. Yeah, I'm 42. G-Dog, what up? G-Dog's in the house. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. People don't believe I'm 42 years old. People don't believe I'm over 30. Some people still think I'm 18. But it's because of how I eat. I eat, exercise, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't smoke or drink. That's the main thing. And I get it. A lot of people do. That don't mean you should die. Rome wasn't built in a day, but we got to be honest with ourselves. Somebody who does drugs compared to somebody who doesn't, we know I'm healthier. That's why I dropped a herb recipe, right, for the lungs. Because majority of the drugs people use is something that's going to mess up your lungs, right? And it shows you how to clean that out with certain herbs, right? And I just got shot, stabbed, all of that. So these herbs I take, I got a lot of different concoctions. But you have to understand, all plants help the whole body. All plants help the whole body. I don't know. So, word up. Word up, Shark. It's good to see you, man. Oh, it's going great, G-Dog. You know what I mean? Once I wake up, Nick, what up? Once I wake up, Nick, you definitely need to sub up. I love the energy. I love that too. What, Shark, when people like you, G-Dog, come in, I love that. You know what I mean? Because people like, yeah, I'm going to be honest. When you look at people with a positive outlook on life like you guys, no matter how young or whatever, strangers in the house, your success in life is high. Studies already show. You know I'm always studying something. Ethan's in the house. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. What up, Ethan? How's my day's going? Great, Ethan, because I woke up. How about yours? What's the Grove Street do? We sure love. Word up. Hold on, G-Dog, where you from again? Well, you didn't say Miami, right? Nah. Word, Ethan, you're going to live a long time. Shark was just talking about how great you are, Ethan. You know what I'm saying? That's why y'all got to keep posting that good stuff. Just like I say, when I post, y'all come on my page, and it's nothing but good stuff to keep y'all focused, treating women right, treating yourself right, keeping yourself out of trouble. But I look at you guys' pages also. Like Ethan, you got to get back on the exercise videos too, Ethan. I look at you guys' pages also, and I'm liking this. You know what I'm saying? I subscribe and I like. What up, stranger? Or Christmas? Hold on, no, we're going to do stranger. Because stranger, your thumbnail look cooler. And stranger, yeah, strangers, that sound cooler too. Oh, I'm from Alabama. Okay, but okay. San Andreas. Okay. Yeah, okay. And I ain't gonna actually Alabama. How is Alabama, G-Dog? How do they treat how's the average person out there? Are there people cool? Cause you know in New York we got like a I don't even want to say me, but it's like a disrespectful way of moving in New York. You got people, hey, you know what the bathroom is? Oh, go, leave me alone. Like, it's like that. Don't get me wrong. You'll find good people in New York. But just asking a simple question to somebody, you will get told something. So is Alabama like that? What up? Oh, Splashy? What's good? What I can't remember. Now, we just got up in here, a stranger. Everybody's peaceful, depends where you at. Oh, okay. Do you like Legos? Yeah, that's Nigeria. I'm West African, Dungeon. I'm West African. I'm Liberian. And Lagos, speaking of that, it's a popular, you mean Lagos, like Nigeria Lagos, Dungeon? Because in Manhattan, it's a popular restaurant, Lagos. The Nigerian owner, that's my homie. So, yeah, I mess with everybody I love everybody, especially if you're African. But you know what I mean? Because everybody, like, you just got great people and everything, man. Like all these women I deal with, then it'll make you. I study people, and when you study that we are all alike, like everybody's went through just about the same things throughout their history. Yes, some may have went through more trauma longer than others, but we all went through. That's why when I see so many similar people, like some of the first people on the planet were Africans that looked like Asians. It's crazy, you know what I'm saying? So Yeah, the anything by anybody African, I definitely love them. All right, I have to go now since I got school tomorrow. Okay. Oh, it's late, stranger. What time is it over there? Word up. Appreciate you, G Dog. Word up. We gotta be peaceful, because if you ain't, my family gonna poop. Get you out of here. Yeah. Oh no. That yeah. I forgot. I forgot. What the heck is that? I forgot. I forgot the name of these Africans, but some of the first people, even though they were saying like ancient Sumerians or some of the first people, but it was another group of people that was some of the first. What up, Philip? What's up? We out here. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. But yeah, I forgot the name of those people. But they were like some of the first Africans, and you can Google them. They look Asian. You know what I mean? That's why we all have some of the lineage in each other. And we like cousin, but you know, it's a lot of powers that be that says we have to be separated, and because it's a lot more money to be made like that. That's why they make sure it stays like that. That's why you got all these religions. Oh, I'm Muslim. Oh, I'm Christian. I'm better than you. Oh no, I'm Asian, you're black, I'm better than you. And I don't look at that stuff. And when I see people like that, I get them the hell away from me. I know how to make money with everybody. I know how to be proud of myself around everybody. Do I go through? Y'all heard what G Dog said. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. How do I go through racism? Of course. Have I been chased by Spanish people just because I was black? Yeah. Have I been prejudged just because I was black? Yeah. Because white folks, oh, there's a nigger. Have I been called nigger? That's how I started this. White man was calling me nigger, but I don't pay attention to that. Don't get me wrong, I defend myself whenever I need to. That's why I always recommend everybody, in particular men, if you get a weapon, it needs to be licensed. I ain't pulling nothing. If you get a weapon, it needs to be licensed, but get a weapon. Or you could just get like, you know what I mean, we want a licensed weapon. Or if you get a knife, you need to have some sort of fighting style, right? If you box, I box, or karate, because you know you got a lot of these little knife weapons, and you need somebody. September's in the house. What up? The girls from Mexico. Gavin, I interview girls from Mexico, and people don't even know Mexico is so fire. And I haven't even been to Mexico. Mexico is a switch legal in Texas, yeah, but not in New York. I mean, well, yeah, if you get the gun license, yeah. But it's no, I mean, like open carry states, I mean, everybody can get a switch. But I'm not even sure if you know what you mean when you say switch, because a switch, that's a different type of magazine. So you'll get in more trouble with that type of magazine compared to other states. But that's a whole nother thing. But I box yourself to worry, because some people say, yeah. You right, Shark, right. And I've been jumped a lot. Yeah, you get all this from talking. And I talk a lot because I was real skin. I was 135 pounds till I was like 35 years old. I don't know what Mexico, but it's very dangerous. Yo, Mexico yes, it can be very dangerous. But I say it's so lit not because of the part, just the historical aspect. Yes, it'd be very dangerous. A lot of Americans go to get kidnapped. Wherever you go, you need somebody there. Whether you start talking to somebody from the internet, or if you go there, you need to be very specific. Hotel, you need to have all this stuff mapped out before you go. But the only reason I say Mexico is so ill because of the historical context. Because a lot of, in America, they teach anybody that speaks Spanish, you say they're Spanish people. No, Spanish people come from Spain, right? Mexicans, Ecuadorians, Puerto Ricans, Venezuelans, Guatemala, they all did not speak Spanish. They were forced. That's why I said we were all our history is the same. But their main language, that you call the main language of the land, indigenous. So the indigenous languages, the people hid it. But a lot of the people who still spoke it, they all moved to Mexico. A lot of them moved to Mexico. Yeah, I heard about that word. He knows Muay Thai. Oh, Gavin said, what up, Johnny? They all deaf. What are you talking about, produce? It's money time. You heard what Ethan said. We could all eat at the table. This is Thanksgiving. That's why I tell people. This is Thanksgiving. We could all eat together, man. You know what I mean? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. You know I interviewed beautiful women from all you guys' countries. Few interviews dropped already. I believe like 2 of them. You know what I mean? I think some German girl. Go like that video up. I know all about it. Yeah, word. Johnny's in the house. Johnny True Blood. Y'all with these names. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. Yeah, I'm on here late. You know, in New York, there's all this super blizzard. I'm about to go outside. I was outside every day during COVID. But since I talked to you guys who are, why you not in jail, bro? I was. No more jail, Victor. Victor definitely need a sub up, bro. You have a little brother or sister. No, I'm the youngest, Inez. Out of 7. First 2 were stepsisters and stepbrothers. Smelly, just get yourself right. I'm telling people, when you start getting some muscle, you start eating healthy, dressing right, keep your hair fresh, girls are going to come. Get a job to stabilize yourself so that you could turn that money into something. Even if you're working in a McDonald's, you need to put money to the side. You need to always write down. That's why my think pieces. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. My think pieces help boys turn to men. You got to understand, even if you're working at McDonald's, you need to be putting money to the side every week to get out of that. We don't want to stay at McDonald's, but we need to start establishing some sort of financial stability. So if a girl leaves you, get yourself right. I'm telling you. I used to have keloids all out my face this big. Now chicks is all over me. Y'all see the videos. Y'all see the videos. I got 99 problems, but a girl isn't one. But can I make a video promoting your page? Of course, yo, Shark. Yes, I would love for you to make a video. Like who? Somebody had shown me, it wasn't Ethan, it was another, and I had told y'all I took it out of context, but somebody even took one of my videos, made it AI. Do it, because now people are going to start getting this positive energy. Shark, whatever you want to do. Whatever you want to do, because you act nothing but, I don't even look at, because the video this other young brother did, he was some young kid. He just took like he took me alive, like a minute of it, and AI'd it, and it was just me doing a dance like this. That's still positive. You know what I mean? As long as you ain't got me in there looking all crazy. Boom. Even if, because I can't stop people from acting reckless. Because even if y'all try to make an AI me doing something dumb, I don't care. Because then it's going to let people come back here and they go, wow, he promotes men treating women right? Oh, he promotes no drinking, no drugging? Oh, he about exercising. They're going to come back and see what I'm about. Y'all like your speed, man. Appreciate that, Victor. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Y'all, if you could give advice to 18-year-old. To an 18-year-old, save your money. Zep, y'all heard what Zep said. That's some good advice. 18-year-old, don't take girls serious, right? When I say pertaining to money, pertaining to marriage or children, to 18-year-old, I suggest you start writing down things you like and getting excellent at it every morning. 18-year-old, even brothers now. Save money is probably the most important, but yes, yeah, that is obvious, but that's why I'm trying to be more detailed. Produce by Young and Nelly. Yeah, you're absolutely right. We don't want to give you obvious advice. We want to give you some more detail. So whether you're 18 or not, you need to understand what you like or what you love. Write them things down, and you got to start maximizing it, right? Because we don't want you being stagnant. Yes, you're going to have to put girls on the back burner. If you're sleeping with girls, a lot of them, that's okay. The world's told y'all that is bad. That's the biology of a man, sleeping with a lot of women. Don't let it slow you down. That's why I say don't take women seriously. I want to be like Muhammad Ali. Yes, you can, but you have to start gathering. You don't want to be like them. You want to be better. You got to keep that. Because when people want to start being like people, that's when they want to start, be honest, to cancel that person out. Because there's only one Muhammad Ali. That's why I always say, no, I got to be better than them. You don't want to be like them. You want to be better than them. Because when you want to be like them, it's only one. So you start, that's when you got people like with Selena. I don't know if you remember that. That lady loved her so much, she killed her. You know what I mean? So you want to be better than them. But, built like a ninja. Oh, yeah, I'm not only built like a ninja and move like a ninja turtle for nothing. Yeah, I understand now. Yes, but whatever you are great at, or we could say great, good or great, whether you're 18 and write it down every morning and start knocking it down. We got to start making you super good at these things, because that's when you're going to start making money from them. Yes, you're going to have a job to the side, put money to the side. McDonald's. And I say McDonald's because that's one of the common everywhere. You put $50 away a month. Just put it away. You don't got to get super fly. You can go to Macy's, get 2 outfits, and flip them 60 times. You know what I mean? I Black Ninja in the house. Word, what up, Mr. Black Star? You can be great at anything. Your word, you can. Y'all heard what G-Dog said. But you just have to keep reminding yourself. You'll be so surprised. That's on my think pieces. Y'all need to go to the think piece section and watch it. Because it shows you how to be great. Things may be in your way, and you need to understand what it is. You'll be so surprised how people wake up not even knowing what to do or where to go. Because you forget. It's so simple. You need to start right. 18 years old. Shoot, even if you're 16 years old, start right. Okay, I like to play basketball. I like writing. I like exercise. You got to write these things down. Write what you're great at and things that you got to fix. And then you got to start knocking it off. Knocking it off. Okay, I was fat. I'm in the gym now. My breath was stink. I done changed my toothpaste. When I speak in conversation, my intellectual prowess is not broad. So when people use big words, it may intimidate me. I got to start reading more. You start writing all these things down. You start writing up. Slim Jim, what? Slim Jim, you definitely need to step up. You can be great. But yes, you have to start writing these things. This is what Ben, what you think this is? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday. Okay, let's see what we got. Monday, okay, 8 a.m., caffeine, oatmeal. Trade stock, workout, eat my basmati rice. Write what you know you need to do and what you need to perfect. And you need to remind yourself every morning what it is and start knocking it off and watch how great you start becoming. You will turn from a boy to a man, and these girls is gonna come. I'm telling you. I'm telling you. And then that's how we will call you. Word. It's just men in particular, men in particular. We're more logic. Logic, it equates to structure. So we got to be more structured. That's putting more structure in your life. That's putting structure in your life. And hell yeah, I was bullied. Before I went to the streets, because I always knew how to wrestle, and I was skinny. One thing about people who was young boys who were skinny, you're gonna get picked on. But I needed that. You know what I'm saying? Are you ready on the schedule? Yeah, Zep, you got, like, I'm not playing. And then, because it reminds me, okay, boom, boom, knock all these out. And then I add stuff. Okay, I done found something out from a new associate. He said, do this to get myself up, my health better, my money up. Let me add that and that. You know what I'm saying? Well, yeah, I typed it. Should I say? Listen, Dungeon, if Habibi, what up? I'm doing all right, baby. I'm doing great because I woke up. Dungeon, you seem like you trolling, but if people are going to go that route, steroids, because I'm all natural, but if you're going to go any route using supplements, you have to say, you know what? I might as well go to bodybuilding competition. Because everybody's genetics has a cap where your genetics will say, oh, this is how strong you're going to get. So you need to stop having astronomical feats when you're on the exercise journey. That's what I tell guys and girls. And they don't know that's how simple it is. To maximize your exercise journey, stop having these, I got to bench 500. I got to squat 600 for what? What do you need to do all that for? Bomb, you're definitely late on the joke. If you are a new Bomb, I need you to like and subscribe. This is definitely jail, Bomb, matter of fact. I had the hover drone drop. I mean, this is definitely jail. All right, Bomb, shh, don't tell on me. But, nah, that's a joke they always throw, G-Dog. I'm like, and you know what's funny? Every time they say, is that in jail? None of them been in jail before. I'm like, when I was in jail all them times, it ain't look this good. It wasn't this big either. But, because, you know, you get population, then you get cells. But, yeah, man, I suggest you guys write down what you need to do, whether you're 14 years old, 15 years old, 16 years old. Telling you, it's going to create more structure in your life because you're going to start understanding. This is what I need to do. You got a lot of people wake up every day not knowing what to do. My life is because, you know, that's structural things was put into place to keep our are thought process ADHD-like, right? Very minuscule. They don't want us intelligent. Yeah, but that's just what it is. They don't want men strong either. What, Troy? What, Troy? What is that? Ebonics? I box, Smelly. Word. Even before 13 years old. That's why I can't wait till I start having children. You know, I kept dealing with women in their 50s since I was 18. And when you do that, you ain't gonna get no kids. Bond, you definitely need to sub up. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. But no matter what the age, I'm gonna have my child. That's why once I get kids, especially boys, I raised all my nieces and nephews, and they were great kids till I stopped raising them. To be honest, I got a handful of friends that don't. Well, Produce, you definitely. When I was younger, I ain't gonna front Produce. I had a whole bunch of, cause I always was a leader. I always used to take care of everybody. Word on my dad. Cam, what up, Bomb Woken? Listen, Bomb, you heard what the blue writing said. That's my family. Anyway, I have friends. But my whole circle, none of them, all of them used to talk because I was smoking weed at like 10, stopped at like 14, 15, you know what I'm saying? I started early and stopped early. But none of them used to be on the type of time I was on, but I always figured out how to get some money and put everybody on. That's just, I always did that. Figured out how to get some money, put people on. At the time, it was bagging groceries. People don't even know. I do 2 days, get $200, $300. Over there in Long Island at a Western Beef. I think it's still there. Long Island, New York. And I created something called the system, right? I created a few things that I had like 40, 50 people a part of. Matter of fact, maybe even more than that. The system was, I always got super fly, right? BHASLUV. That's my Instagram. You'll see how I used to dress, even though I turned that to a girl page for the ladies only, right? But I always got super fly. I always did that. And then I would lend, and y'all young brothers know how you borrow everybody's stuff as a young boy. I have a friend on there. If the ladies leave me another bum, is revenge for what? If the lady leaves me for another bum, is revenge worth it, or am I as much? No, revenge definitely not worth it, officer. Wait, Ben, what city was you in? Elmont, September. No, do not do no. Heck no revenge. Officer, you just got to get better. You know how much of my exes, I still talk to a lot of them. They see I'm brolic chicks on my joint, still fresh, handsome. Like, they be like, Shark's back. They be like, they get angry because I still talk to them, but I'm not giving you no more sex. Hell no. I left for a reason. Yep, that's Nassau County. I was living in Elmont for I graduated from high school and college out of there. When did we get to Elmont? Because I came to America at 5. I came to Brooklyn at 5 years old, and I left to Elmont around like 13, 14, and then did like 13 years old. Then finished out in Elmont, Long Island. Zep, you already got fans, Zep. Your music is goated. If y'all don't know, September, new in the game. Like, comment, subscribe. Go check that music out. Appreciate that, G-Dog. Nah, I just been through it. You know what I mean? And I know a thing or two or three or four, and I like to pass that on. I don't never force nobody to listen to nothing I say, but that's how I attained a lot of success in life. I always know I can listen to somebody. But in order to become a leader, you got to be a follower. People think you just skip that. Nah, in order to be a leader, you got to be a follower. And you are always a follower. This is what you can't just stay only a follower, but you are always a follower of the game. And we use the game pertaining to life. You are always a follower of life. Word up. I want to be on here a little longer, but I got on here late, y'all. Internet wasn't working. You know what I'm saying? Oh yeah, some German girl. That's the latest interview I posted. Oh yeah. I was on here a little too late. Yeah, bro. Word up. Am I getting hungry again? No. But yeah, I'm gonna try to go see if the gym's open too, cause I called a few spots. I know the supermarkets is open because now and there's, in New York, oh, super thunderstorm. Appreciate that. And it already showed that it was going to be mixed. It snowed heavy, now it's raining, snow damn near going. I'm like, yeah. I was going to leave regardless of the fact. Yeah. Word up. It don't matter how many subs you got, Sharp. Like, you know what I'm saying? This is what I tell people. Like, you got this other... Well, you got a lot of funny people on the internet, but some people who are cool, right? A lot of people I know on here are cool, and they are so adamant. Well, let me speak it in layman's terms. They are so dead set on doing only stuff they like on YouTube. You can't do that. You gotta do stuff that we like, and the way you find out stuff that we like is by hitting your analytics. Because if you Black Hawk, what up? Because when you hit your analytics, in order to live stream, because live stream will get you more subs. Because people like to really see, they like real life stuff, right? But to get there, you gotta get 50 subs, right? And once you're posting, hit your analytics. Post. People get caught up in just posting because they're so dead set on only what they want. Nah, you gotta get you gotta get them subs up. Then you can live stream and run your mouth crazy. You know what I mean? Be right back, y'all. Word up, G-Dog. So, Shark, I believe you just posted something, Shark. It's a lot of y'all can't be because too many of you guys are younger and y'all so dead set on hiding also, right? That's a thing I see with a lot of young people because they always keep the situation to where if they want to troll, they could do it and hide. That's why a lot of guys don't got nothing on their page. They're like, nah, if I start talking trash today, I can still hide. When you really can't, because it's easy to find somebody, right? But we need to make word, right? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, I was looking at that too. I was good looking out on. See, and this is what help me stay focused. Help me stay focused because I was looking at that. But yeah, and I think I got like another 20 minutes. Another 20 minutes. I should have got on early. I apologize, y'all. Trying to get through everything. A lot of I'm talking about a lot of negativity going on, trying to slow me down, and I'm like, nah. Moral of the story, I used to take care of a lot of my family, and once they killed my father, yeah, they killed my pops. Once they did that, I was like, oh, because I used to take care of my father. But I couldn't establish nothing. I'm gonna be honest with you, I would have been a millionaire a long time ago. It's just I gave up like 10 years of my life to take care of my father, and I just didn't, I thought I was gonna get help, and I was getting robbed, all types of stuff. That's one thing they don't, and I told them, but they don't care. That's one thing that had me still selling drugs, because I couldn't keep nothing stable. G-Dog got that blue rating going. Word up. But, yeah. Word up, G-Dog. Yeah. That's why I tell people just stay focused. And I heard Michael Jordan say this, and he's like, man, when you're building yourself to be great, especially a man, women are different. You know what I mean? We love women to life, but women, like you see a lot of these OnlyFans girls, regular girls now. And I'll just tell you one that's popular, Bad Baby. I think that's her name. Catch Me Outside girl. She consistently makes like $10 million a year from OnlyFans. Guys, we just can't do that. But when she first started, she made $50 million in like a week or like 3 days or something like that. Guys can't do that. That's why when a young boy is trying to find himself, you got to be selfish, young man. Yes. Oh, yes, G-Dog, yeah. And I try to, like this whole guy against girl, all these lies. No, at the end of the day, women do have an advantage. Like, guys can't do that. But what? Should we kill women? Should we spit on women? Should we say all women are bad? No, that's the narrative they try to spin. No, we just got to understand the facts. Guys can't do that. And I can name about 3, 4 other girls that aren't even popular, like Bad Baby, who makes at least $30 million a year. Amaranth, y'all probably heard of her. About $30 million a year on OnlyFans. Guys can't do that. So when you got to be selfish, young man, selfish doesn't mean spitting on people. Selfish means you ignore everybody else. I don't even care if it's your mother. Ignore everybody else and get yourself right. Get yourself right. And when I say, you don't got to treat nobody bad. You just don't pay no attention. If you're living with the parents, don't pay no attention. You do your chores. Just like I said, you write down what you need to do to make yourself stronger. I need to get this job, put money to the side. I'm fat. I need to get small, sign up for a gym, breath stink, get new toothbrush. I need to start playing ball more, exercise more. You get yourself right, young man. And don't care what anybody's, oh, I need you to. No, shoot, even if you got to move out, go out, leave. Oh, I need to move with grandma. Do that, but you can't go be bullshitting. Excuse my language. I haven't heard of any of those, but hold it. Holly, they don't look at me crazy, but that's what they wouldn't get that. They tell. You're absolutely right. And one way is through social media. Word up, Wiki. Y'all, I like the way Wiki talking. Gushini, what up? Sunan, what to do if you got controlling parents? You gotta show them that you're an adult. 3851. So whatever they want you to do in the house, it needs to be done before they ask you. Yeah, when you got controlling parents, all they want to do is have a structured life for you. All of that stuff, and that's how you go around it. Yeah, that's another thing, Char. Great advice. But controlling parents, they're going to have especially if you're younger, they're going to have so much stuff for you to do. And a lot of it won't even make sense. Do them. Bed need to be made, lawn need to be mowed, garbage need to be taken out, dishes need to be washed. All that needs to be done before they say it. So now you got time to do, and just like I said, back to writing it down. You need to write that stuff down. I already showed my calendar of my stuff written down. Write it all down. It got to be done before they run their mouth. Now you can do what you need to do. Oh, y'all running your mouth stupid? Oh, there y'all go. Y'all running your mouth stupid. I got family in here that love me. But that's how you deal with a controlling parent. And don't let it be a single mom. Oh, man, those are the worst. 85% of prisons are filled with men that come from single mother households. You know what I mean? They'll have a lot of resentment because they don't have a man to console them. But it still works. Appreciate that, Sharp. It still works. Controlling parent, they're going to want to throw a lot of distraction your way. You just get it done. Now you're going to have time to do what you need to do. Like I said, you got to go get a little BS job, put money in. Okay, I'm going to get a job. You know what I'm saying? But you got to I tell people, write it down. If you're 10 years old, 8 years old, write it down. And they're going to start being surprised. They're going to go, look at my 8-year-old Ben. As soon as I come in, the dishes, it's done, Mom. Damn. But your bed, she looked at the bed. Man, the bed made up too. He said he walking by her. Mom, I got to go out and mow the lawn. Mow whose lawn? Oh, I've been mowing the lawns up the block for $5 a lawn. You gotta show that nation. I'm telling you, it shut them up. And moving like that, especially at a young age, man, you'll be successful way before you know it. Judo should get the next one. But I got the next one. Get it done and do what you really word. 3851. But that's how, telling you that method of writing things down, it helps from dang near from 6. If you could write and read and write, that's when you should start it. And also because it'll start showing people like how mature you are, and you'll start to use your cognitive functioning quickly, right? And it just shuts people up. Because without having to curse at nobody, be verbally reckless or physically reckless with anybody, it will just make them fall back because they're just hard work never goes unnoticed. I tell people that. It gets tiring though. But especially as a man, we're built to go through BS. But when you got a plan, you understand that you just keep following the plan. Write that plan down every day, every morning. Telling y'all it works. I'm testament. I used to do all these drugs. Yeah, pop pills, sniff coke, smoke cigarettes, drink 3 pints of liquor every day, go to jail every week and a half. And a lot of this I was helping everybody. Word. Yeah, I try to pay attention to everybody, Sharp, because I keep telling y'all my family for real. I don't look like when y'all post, I like it. I look at it. I see what y'all posting. When y'all go on lives. There was this other young lady, I ain't even gonna say her name, but there was a few. I go on a lot of you guys' lives when y'all go live. And she just started going live. I see her playing games. I'm in the live talking. She ain't responding. And I'm like, chick, I want you to know that. Let me know you see me. And she comes back all the time. She loves my think pieces. And I told her, I was like, Love's in the house. You know, Love, y'all. She's a little frisky, so. Hold on. This ain't how you put on the pants. See, Love, you got me confused. But yeah, when I go into people's lives, I want you to know, let me know you see me. And I had to tell her that because she loves my videos. She loves my think pieces, especially. Brother from another mother. Word up, Shark. You snowed in? Nah, you know, they just trying to scare everybody. They already said that it was going to be mixed. It was snowing super hard, but I was still out there. But it's raining now. So snow dag ain't going. So, but yeah, I try to make sure I acknowledge everybody. And I heard this other thing called TTS, where it's gonna start saying it's gonna start saying all the chat, so I could, because I miss some people sometimes, but that's what my mods are great for too. A real good mod helped me, like, yo, Ben, you missed it. Oh, okay, good looking out. But yeah, this snow's just about going. And I called a few gyms. On the computer, on the internet, it says that they're open, but like 2 of them didn't answer. But I'm still gonna go check them. I gotta go buy some food out there anyway. I just went to the corner store earlier. I should have logged on, but my internet was going crazy earlier. But we here now. You already know, if you haven't subbed, I need you to like and sub. I interview women from all you guys' countries. A video already dropped. I think the latest video that dropped was me interviewing some white German girl. And yeah. How's your day going, Love? As a matter of fact, you woke up breathing and healthy, so I know your day's going great. Is it going greater? How about that? Is your day going greater? Look at everybody showing love. See, that's what I'm talking about. Yeah, this, I was telling everybody, yeah, I know Love or something with the... I love that type of energy, though. You know what I'm saying? That's why I call y'all my family for real. But yeah, man, we're in jail. Oh no, all the jail jokers left. Oh, okay. Guess that joke was dry. But y'all knew what I meant. But yeah, man, I caught a feeling. So I got to do some little recording later, because when I get, and I'm gonna do I told you I still got to do these streams on the body-mind connection, because once my body feels something out there when I walk by, it's reasons why I don't want to get too deep in it, but it's reasons why your body feel things, right? And I'm like, I gotta record over here. We're just showing love. I saw her. Yeah. Oh, I was okay. I'm about to say, you saw Love in real life, Shark? Is that a woman? Because you know how these liars. But yeah, Love's a girl though. Love's a girl, I believe. Mike Dill. What up, Mike? AI. Yeah, I made a video about AI. Oh, I already told you. Love, I love you to life. But I already told you, these gay guys, I want everybody to come in the chat, as long as you're trying to be the best version of yourself. But my chat is mainly getting biological men to marry biological women, have these children, treat them nice, have these children in that order, build up planets. That's how it is work. Why are you gee? Spell check couldn't even save your life, Mike. Write that joke again. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Oh, Lord. Okay, here go the jail jokers. What up, Cloud? Yeah, I'm in prison. I'm in prison. I snuck the drone. Dropped the phone in the jail. Appreciate that, R3Y. Appreciate that, Mike. At the end of the night, I do sub for sub at the end of every stream. I almost thought that was thunder. But, yeah, you know they're going to come with the jail jokes. But, yeah, I was out there. One of my spots, gay guy from Atlanta. I should have knew. Because Atlanta, whoo, it get dangerous out there, boy. I said, well, if I ever go back to Atlanta, then I believe in you. Appreciate that, Cloud. I will hope I am a good black person. But yeah, this brother, he had a black lady as his thumbnail. What up, 2944? Oh, you Asian? Oh, I definitely interview women from Asia. You definitely need to go check out those videos too, Cloud. And go spam with the comment section. I don't have a lot of friends. Well, you got me as one now. I'm your older brother. I've been to Atlanta. Listen, you got to be careful. I say if I ever go back to Atlanta, because Atlanta, that's why they did so much damage to the black folks, because it's like, they try to call that like black people town, right? Cloud, what are you talking about? Are you a guy, Cloud? That's what the chat want to know. I am German, but really just God. Okay, but if I ever go back to Atlanta, because it's a lot of opportunities out there, but I'm in New York, tons of opportunities out here. I'll have to be married already, and me and my wife, I'm locking us to the here, put my cuff on her, and we ain't, because I don't need no problems. International here. I'll be your friend. Nah, Ben is cool. He wouldn't rob you. Yeah. I don't know what you would rob me if you get a chance. I don't know, Cloud. What are you talking about? We don't let depression run my chat. Do that with this Swedish boy. So nobody will rob you or nothing, Cloud. Stop listening to rap music. That's what you need to stop doing. If I don't listen to rap music like that, you shouldn't either. But like I tell everybody, Cloud, if you got things wrong with you, write them down every morning and start knocking them out. No, I mean, I throw the joke, but I'll have to be very careful. Because, you know, when I moved to Florida, I'm talking to love. When I moved to Florida, the whole gay stuff, like men raping straight men, that's real. Like, then they pull the wool over all majority of women's eyes. That's what a lot of biological men from the alphabet community, that's what they do to straight men. Yeah, I got tried 2 separate times. Start studying them. I don't even like to call them I don't even like to, well, yeah, those are the ones who started but what's bad is women started to go into that community now to get men. And I'm like, oh, it's crazy. You know what I mean? A lot of women, because women were so hell-bent on getting a sensitive man. I threw the joke last time, love. They're going to those communities now to get guys. And the guy let him know that, listen, I'm gay. You know what I mean? And even if he didn't, the woman, because y'all like, a lot of women will like to word. Oh, that's the last place I go to. I ain't going to the church. Not for no woman. I do it the old-fashioned way, man. I'm old for real. I walk out on the street. I dedicate days. Well, you already see what I do. I got 99 problems, but a woman ain't one. At least find one. But yeah, you just gotta be careful. You gotta be careful like that. In Florida, I did not know that a man goes that hard to look like a bad chick. Right? That's why when I was doing a few of these interviews, and I would ask a woman, I'd be like, "Hold on, are you trans?" She'll get tight. That don't mean that you ugly. Because of how women, because 60 years ago, women didn't put a gallon of makeup on, right? And makeup was out here for that long, right? It's just now they do. But if a guy says it to a woman, are you trans, it's because you may look real sexy. Because a guy will try to make himself look extremely sexy. Big, but I want to get over Baltimore and genuinely might get robbed. What are you talking about, Bennett? Bennett, you need to sub up. Mojo, what up? G-Dog said, what up, Mojo? Can you show up? Us how to do a push-up. Riley, you definitely need to sub up and go check out the exercise part of my page. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Oh, my mom not letting me eat. Gilio Romino Mikan. Boy, you need to go jump off the edge of your bed for letting YouTube name you that long word. Brother, do you work out? I need to work. Yeah, Rana, go check out the exercise part of my joint. Cause I got everything. Even though my page is about getting men with women and marrying them, treating them right, but I got exercise playlist. Everything's labeled on my page. You got exercise playlist, sports playlist, women are necessary playlist, comedy playlist, healthy eating playlist. All the playlists. Go to the exercise portion, Rana, and you'll see certain tips. Spam up the comment section of questions you may have. Can you show? Damn. I don't want to get to. No, love. No. You don't know. You don't know. You do not. I mean, I know better than you. You don't know. I promise you won't know. Because they'll do too much. They'll do too much. Well, one thing I'll say, because they'll get the small waist, the big butt, the breast, the face feminization surgery, the vocal box shave down. They'll do all of that. The forehead surgery to make their forehead smaller, because you know women have narrower features. They'll do, no you don't. I promise you. Because if I would have brought you, when I went to Florida, yeah, I don't do all this no more. That's why I talk, and I don't like to reiterate it too much, because then people get a little too interested in the negative aspects of all this stuff. Because, you know, negativity is more interesting than positivity, unfortunately. But when I went to Florida, I went straight to hustling. That's what I knew to get some money, and I caught my first car, all right? The main reason, and I'm going to tell you this now, love, because you wouldn't, but it's not about a look. No, it's not about men can't. The main reason, because you may go off a look when you, especially if you're an attractive man to them. Right? The main thing they want. Excuse me. Well, I'll say like they all want to have sex fast, like a man. That's it right there. That's it. It's all you need to know. If you are attractive man, they gonna want to take right then and there. We ain't even about no body language. I just told you, they gonna want to have sex immediately. Immediately. When I went to Florida, right, I'm like, damn, everything's full. I got to get a car. My peoples was acting stupid. I'm like, damn, I need to go around the boogeyman, because I know the boogeyman, they making some money. I got to go find the boogeyman. You know what I mean? So I went and started to find the boogeyman. And I said, I got to hang around downtown. Downtowns are anywhere. I don't care what part of the world you are. You go to downtowns anywhere. That's where the boogeymen are. Because you want to know the boogeyman, right? Because you may need to act like one. And you need to see how crazy the craziest boogeyman is. And you may need to be crazier than him so you could take over stuff. Anyway, let the interviews women for. I appreciate that. Women for love the heat. And word. I mean, not for a living. I don't get paid for it. You know what I mean? Stock market helped me out with that. But I found that out, and now I'm hustling around all these guys, and you know all the drug dealers are dressed all in black. I'm like, if I just came to Florida and figured it out, I know the police know this. I can't be around these idiots too long. But then I'm back. G-Dozer. I went to Florida too. I got hit on. Oh, that's another thing they do they do that in New York too. But they're more open with that crap in the South. Like that's how people always drug. Because, you know, women don't like to hear this, but women hatred for men has gotten so ridiculous that the gay guy, the woman will go bag the gay guy. She know he's gay. She'll start doing stuff with him and realize that men actually do a lot of work in sex. And the girl's like, I can't be doing this too. I can't be here. You hurt my back. He's like, oh, word? Well, I ain't going to give you no more. You better go find some straight guy, because you sexy. You better go find some straight guy and help us grape them together. And now she'll go out trying to drug me. But yeah, I went out there in Florida. I'm like, yo, nothing but prostitutes around the hustlers. I was like, oh, okay. Super sexy. I said, damn. No, yeah, but they'll try to, you know, the way all women, majority of women have been trained to believe, oh, men have an easier life. So if a man says anything about how reckless it gets with us, no, especially women don't really care. Right? But and then you got women with single mothers with sons, they got fathers, they got uncles, and this happens to them. So I'm out there, I'm like, yo, these hustlers is great, because these guys, they don't sweat none of the chicks. I'm in Florida like that. I said, yo, these, because they was dressed in all black. No, I'm not Snoop 2944. G-Dog, what did Love say? Oh, okay, okay. Sorry about that, Love. You can be... I mean, the G dude. Oh, no, he said that was an accident, Love. Sorry about that, Love. But, yeah, you just gotta be careful. You just gotta be careful. Me, it's hard to catch me. Yeah, I don't... Because number one, man, yeah, he's... Sorry about that, Love. It's hard to catch me. Because, I don't want to get too vulgar on this. But, I love the way a woman tastes. It's hard to catch me. I ain't gonna go down there and you bang. That's what I'm. Yeah, something told me to bring this. But yeah, you got a lot of brothers, and unfortunately they don't like to do that with women. I don't know. Especially if you were born in Africa like me, it helps them adjust to you quickly. But yeah. Nah, G-Dog, it's all good. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. But yeah, in Florida, I just tell you though that I see Love, because unfortunately you've been structurally manipulated also, Love, because talking like that, because you say you stopped it. Just like I told you, it's not about stopping being in a dating scene. It's just the guys you like don't like you. That doesn't mean you're terrible. It just means you're not trying to change. You know what I mean? Because women are the talkative of the two species, between the two specimens, between men and women, right? You love to talk. You love to be social. You love that emotional connection. You know what I mean? And for you to keep trying to make yourself believe that you don't know, that you really would love to be with somebody. It's just the guys you want, you don't know what they want, so they may not want you. But you have to understand change is inevitable. You know what I'm saying? It's because women try to make themselves believe that. And is it Donna Summers? She was the Beyonce at the time. I forgot. She died though. But her video ended up going viral on Oprah, where she got interviewed. And she was in her 60s. And she was like, man, Oprah, I had... neither have I, you know what I mean? But you would love to be, right? You don't want to be by yourself. So trying to make yourself believe that, you know what I'm saying, it's not a great thing, because then you'll start to try to spread that. You know what I'm saying? But this lady, she was, is it Donna Summers? Forgot her name. Anyway, she was 60-something. She's like, oh, bro, I've been married 4 times. After the 4th time, I said, I'm done with these ninjas. I'm going to go back to, she was the Beyonce is her now. Like, she was the Beyonce back, like, you know what I'm saying, back then. And she's like, I'm done with these ninjas. 4 marriages messed up. I'm done. She says, oh, I'll move back to California. She said, after about 3 years, Oprah. What up, Joshua? I see you. She's like, after 3 years, Oprah, please read the chat. What up, 2944? What happened? What you saying? I spread love, never do a bad. Never been important. Here we go. I need to stop you right there. There's such thing as a female. I am kidnapping victims. So it's just part of something. Simple to what? What are you? You about to get blocked, 2944. Bro, talk about what you do. You're jacked up. I exercise, Deadpool. I haven't liked anyone else. Bro, talk about what you do. You're jacked. Bro, nice physique. Thank you, Deadpool. My bad. Here we go again. I spread love, never do better. That's right. Bro, do something crazy like speed. Ninja, if you don't go jump off the edge of your bed. Prince, I see you. Like and subscribe. But yeah, Donna Summers, I think her name was. Anyway, she was like, after the fourth marriage, moved off back to Cali by myself, still miserable. She said, damn, I look to the left, I look to the right. After 3 years of being by myself, I still feel like this. Terrible. She said, then it hit me. I was the problem. And women have been trained to believe that nothing's wrong. You know what I mean? And that's what's hurting a lot of women. You know what I'm saying? But real women, they understand like change is inevitable. It's not terrible to change. Is it Donna Summers? I forgot the late. Not mother make me look this up. It's the black lady. I think it's Donna Summers. Anyway, and she came out and she's like, it hurt me so bad, Oprah, because it took me. She said I was the problem in those relationships. Gotta go, Ben. Love you, brother. Love you too, Shaw. Continue having a great day. I'm from Northern Ireland in the house, brother. I'm from West Africa, Joshua. Born in that West Africa, raised in Brooklyn. Shaw, I love you too, man. From grocery. But she's like, damn, Oprah, it hurt me so much because you couldn't tell me that it wasn't those ninjas' fault. I kept saying it was their fault, their fault, their fault. Now I'm by myself, 3 years by myself, nobody to the left, nobody to the right, and I'm still feeling like this. She said, damn, I was the problem. So she was like, it hurt me so badly because it took me past 60 years old to finally admit I needed to change something. And she was like, yo, I want to get, and it went viral, but they, the radical feminists in the alphabet community, they get that out the algorithm fast. Just like, Beyonce's Cater to You, that song, after feminism turned into radical feminism, that song became viral again because women were angry that Beyonce made a song talking about being nice to men. And this is just, and that's what my page shows, that men love women. We don't want you, ladies. We need you. You know what I mean? Yeah, it can get wild. You know what I mean? Women need to just understand that because it's a lot of things because women have become a major part of the problem, but women don't want and it's been like this for a while. Dude, should we kill women? Should we curse at women? Should we spit on women? Heck no. But women, when you told women, when you had to just go along with it for so long to say, yeah, then you have no problem. When you believe you have no problem, the problems that you do have are just going to manifest itself into something catastrophic. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you'll have women who have to fight when I forgot this other famous black lady. She was she was like a Patti LaBelle, I forgot. And she said, oh, I'm not a feminist. And she was on an interview, I forgot her name. And it was like, hold on, you gotta say this. She said, and the lady, she said, hold on. I love men. I said that. And she got so nervous. She's like, yeah, I don't. But what she meant to say is, I'm not a radical feminist, right? Because yes, women did go through BS, right? We all went through some sort of struggle. It's just, women try to isolate as if they're the only ones. You got a lot of people that do that. The gay community, the Jews, all went through something. That's why when you check our history, why do you think a lot of us look alike? Our genes are, we're all connected through genealogy. I believe that's the word, right? Yeah. You may not understand them too much, love, because for you to keep saying, you don't want it, I never been in love, you keep trying to give excuses why you're okay by yourself. And that's not good to be by yourself. Number one, more cells are created in the body just through conversation. And just like I said, women are the social of the two, right? All of this stuff is facts about the human anatomy. Yes, but you got to understand, look, women have been attacked for years. Feminism was started by a white, it got popularized by a white woman in the CIA and FBI. And then the lady who ran the Cosmopolitan magazine, she sold women, because 73 cents out of every dollar is spent by women. So if you want to get rich, you got to cater to women, and majority of the times catering to a woman means lying to her. The lady from Cosmopolitan came out in an article 15 years later, after like $100 million later, and saying, I'm sorry to the women. I'm here on isolation is also good. Isolation can help. Word, thank you. I got family in the chat, so y'all keep running your mouth. What up, Robin? Cobra, what's up, Ojo? But yeah, the Cosmo lady, and that's just one. That's just one. I can, it's a few things that, because because of a higher estrogen level, it does distort your cognitive functioning, and that's a fact. So to manipulate women, it may tend to be easier. Right? Does that mean we should kill them? No, this is just the human anatomy and what happens because of things and the chemicals in the body. So she came out and apologized to women, and they didn't even blow that up. But but dumb white lady, you already sold to women. If you don't get a Cinderella wedding or life, you don't like a man. She sold that. Hundreds of millions of dollars later, and then she came out. Oh, I'm sorry, ladies. No, men aren't like, number one, women per the dating apps, because of hypergamy, women want what they have or more, right? And that's because of the fact that you give birth. You're always picking a man as if you're picking a baby daddy, whether you want him to be your baby father or not. That's biology, right? So per dating apps, which is hundreds of millions of people on it, it proves this fact. Women only deal with 20% of the men. So it's no way women can say all men. But that's what women do. You know what I mean? We don't. You know what I mean? Women control access to sex. Men control access to relationships. We're the ones getting down on one knee and saying, we love you, we want to marry you. Because of this fact, male and black people, well, we'll just say black. Black people are the 1% of the rich. Once women started to make more money, they're looking for men on that level or better. They don't want to struggle, but you got to understand life is harder for a man, right? Especially a black man, because we got the police, we got our aunts, we got our mothers, we got women. Everybody's scared of the black man, so they put a lot of structural things in place to slow us down. Black people in general, but black men in particular. I'm in the real estate business also, wholesaling. When I would go to try to open up an Airbnb at certain spots, they say, oh, you need a gajillion credit score. But they don't know. I know a lot of the white folks. This guy, he got a 450 credit score. They let him in the building. How you do that? And mine is 8 something, but you tell me I need no, listen. You know what I'm saying? So women want, in particular, and women aren't attracted. Black women, you're not attracted to other races of men like that. Women may be dumb, but they ain't stupid. Black men are the most sexualized. All women want to know, are all black men like this? They may not all be built like men, but that's one of the things that makes everybody want a black man. So what black women aren't sexually attracted to other races like that. They love the black man. Y'all love us a lot. At least the old aspect of us. But to not want to struggle, that's not realistic. I exercise, I do calisthenics in the morning and I do metal in the evening. I still got to go out. If you all know, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. 4152. Yes, it's a strategic, even like with slavery, when they were buck break, they will rape the man in front of the black man in front of the whole family. Not only is it going to demasculate him, and this is like through DNA, it passed down. People don't even know these characteristics and traits and behaviors passed down through the blood, through cells. So doing that to the man not only demasculates him, it makes the black woman go, you can't even protect us. I don't like you no more. You're not useful, right? And so that passed down through genes. And then when blacks are the 1% of the rich, women start to make money, but men, even though 55% of black men are in the middle class now, right? But structural, just like I said, I could name a lot of situations where my money was stopped just for being black. You know what I mean? Love what old women from back in the day used to do. Because see, now it's coming out. You want something. You want us. But see, at first you're like, oh, I'm good. Isolation. But look, you're like, well, I dated here. I dated there. Yeah, because you don't want to be alone. And that's beautiful. You just got to accept that. Don't let all these single women keep women single. That's what single women, they go on the I Hate Nigga campaign. They'll have Facebook pages and they will go so hard to promote it. They said about, I think it was 85% of a lot of women's stories on why they hate men, it doesn't even come from their own experience. It comes from their girlfriend. You know what I'm saying? What women back in the day used to do, and I'm going to religiously reiterate this, I've said this before, they would see an area. Okay, you know what? I come around this area. A lot of these guys wear green suits. I love green suit ninjas. Now I'm going to start eating in the restaurant over there. I'm going to start people watching over there. I'm going to start walking my dog over there. And they'll place themselves in the areas now. No, you don't love being alone. You don't want to change. Because all of these relationships that aren't working, it was always the man's fault. You didn't have nothing to do with it. No, I'm just saying because you say you're 40, right? Like, you see what I do? Like I said, I got 99 problems and a woman ain't one, because number one. Well, have you changed any of that stuff? Once you change it, it goes, it's shown like that. What up, 6675? If you are new, this is BenHasLuv TV. I interview beautiful women. 6675, I know I interviewed a woman from your country. You need to go check out these videos. The interviews drop every day. But I'm not only built like a Ninja Turtle and move like a Power Ranger for nothing. I got exercise videos, challenges, think pieces, sports videos, comedy videos. Go check it out. Something to keep you positive and treating these women right. 6675. Find a Google. And you just turned 40. And then, you know, it's unfortunate with a woman compared to a man because we're both great. It's just I understand both of us to the T. And 100% of us don't even understand our own bodies. It's just structural things were put into place for us not to understand ourselves. But yes, it's unfortunate because with a woman, you guys got to get life in check quicker than a man. Because, you know, geriatric pregnancies happens at the age of 35 with a woman, meaning it's harder to give birth. And what do all men want, whether you knew this or not, besides peace? Yes, that's what all men want. Peace. But lineage, we want to have children, right? So if you can't give us a child, eight times out of 10, it is not going to work. So yeah, it forces a woman to have to get it in order before the age of 35. But what women have been sold is, especially my black women, F the man, get yourself together, girl. But what women have been sold is to say, forget about the man, get yourself right. But when women started to make more money, it made women say, oh, we don't need no man. You know what I mean? Because when women get money, they say we don't need people. When men get money, they say, oh, I can take care of people now. Oh, yeah, yes. And listen, love, the Asian lady, she went down in the Guinness Book of World Records for being 72 years old and having twins. Yes, it could happen. It could. It's not average. It's anecdotal situations because, like, we got to be real, love. Like, what did I just walk into? Trip, I interview beautiful women. That's what I do. I hand out roses, Trip. And I drop those videos of the interviews asking these women, how are they? And I'm talking to beautiful women right now. That's not the average though, love. That's another thing a lot of people do. They pick anecdotal situations and go, see, it happened. It doesn't happen on average, right? Because to be honest with you, what happens all the time, a younger woman to get picked over an older woman. Shani's in the house. What up, Shani? Yeah, Trip, but Trip. I'm not only built like a Ninja Turtle and move like an anime character, Trip. I got exercise videos. I got action videos. I got think pieces. Think pieces is art that you present that makes people think. I got challenges. I live in the state of New York. Somebody challenged me to do something in the subway. Don't copy me. I'm a trained professional. Don't challenge me to do nothing either. Trip, you definitely need to go like and sub first, but go check out those videos too. Whatever. And drop a like. Word. You continue to have a great life, Shani. It's not about having a healthy womb or not. Because a lot of things that comes with age, right? And it's not just that, but those are one of those. Because lots of the times, especially in today's time, because feminism turned into radical feminism. Women don't want equality, they want superiority. So a younger woman, she's less poisoned, right? Older times is more poisoned. Oh, hate men, be by yourself, hate men. You know what I mean? Yeah, you do that. Yeah, I get it, love. I get it. Guys, 42, 48. How you been? You definitely need to sub. Are you new, Zoha? Yeah, I know a lot of those other countries. You guys are some of the reason that this Western culture, feminism turned into radical feminism, because the way guys treat women out of the country, like Asians and the Indian. Whenever I see a viral video of your guys' countries, you guys, I love who's ever give me the hearts. Love you to life. Like those guys, yeah, woo, boy. It's like, you know, I love all women. That's why y'all see, I interview hundreds of countries. Oh, you put up a new song? Got you. I'm definitely gonna see what that's about, Shanny. But yeah, this is all about showing women love and women showing guys love. That's what this is all about. Yeah, that's no going. Then they're going now. But yeah, and it's well, for me that's not hard to do. I just don't. I produce more than I consume. If I come on the internet, I'm not taking too much in. No, it's not really like a No, it's not about a stereotype. Hold on, I'm gonna just drop a. You know, I'm fact based, right? Because I'm very studied. It's called kodakochi, especially in the Korean culture. They are so reckless to the women that these would like. You know, in America, unfortunately, but the two least likely people to, the least desired people in America are Asian men and black women, right? So in these cultures out there, like they had an app that was created. You heard what Shandy said, like and sub. Yeah, it's black women and Asian men, the least desired in America. And that's something else you can look up. But what up, Blippy? But in these cultures, like in the Asian culture, these guys will be so reckless with the women. They had an app, right? Because these guys will walk around with mirrors on their foot, just looking on the girl. It's crazy. They created an app. Once a girl was getting molested or something on the street, boom, she hit the app. A drone come, boom, and the drone will stay on them, and he won't even know the drone there because it's one of those quiet ones, right? Something they put on the propeller, and the drone will follow that ninja because of the facial recognition. It'll lock onto him. It'll follow him till the police get him. So he done did something reckless to her, walked off, or he got away. Boop, police come and get him. It's so reckless to where in Asia they were saying, because you know, black men, I don't want to mess up nobody's religion. You know, I'm fact based and I'm very steady, but they were offering black men, come out here. It was basically they will give you a loan easily. And a loan for your house easily, and then like extra money, like $15,000 extra. They're saying, black man, come out here because you procreate fast, black man. Everybody think everybody been out there. We bring all the Bens to Asia. Yeah, I saw that. That went viral too. That's not, you know what I mean? So for feminism to arise, yes, it was a problem of how a lot of women were being treated. Yes, it's but everybody went through something. So we should not ignore it. It's just, for it to it manifests itself into something ridiculous where you have that I forgot that thing that can. Well, in America, you know what I mean, per the statistics. And yes, and this is what I would say about statistics, right? Statistics, you have to combine them. Right, you have to go off of anecdotal personal experience and statistics. The reason you go off of statistics is there's 8 billion people on the planet, right? And even if you dealt with 1 million people, that still doesn't classify you on nothing too factual to generalize. It's very hard to generalize if you are not dealing with at least, because in order to get something accurate, you should deal with damn near half, right? But so if you don't even know that many people, it's really hard to it's not hard, it's impossible to generalize. Just like I said, if I walked out in the street and got beat up by an Asian today, I get, oh, all Asians are terrible. No, there's billions of them. I can't really. Now when I look it up, I go, oh, that was the Yakuza game. I use this as an example. I was on the wrong block that day. You know what I'm saying? But yes, if you do look up further, you may look, because in a lot of people's religions, they do say things about black folks. Cultures are not the problem. Yes, it is. It's a lot of 42, 48. It's a lot of things. It's not just one thing, right? Religion is one. Things that separate. A lot of these alphabet factions. And I'm not just talking about the gay community, the CIA, FBI, gay community. A lot of these things, well, I got a friend, he's Korean. When he came from Korea, immigration, he said, don't go with blacks. That's what they told him. And then I heard a comedian say this too. So I said, oh, they're telling that to a lot of Asians. He said a comedian had an Asian friend and that happened to. So it's a lot of structural things that's put into place that's keeping separate. Yeah, 100. DEA. The DEA, no, that was the CIA, really. The CIA, they're the big drug dealers. But yeah, I know there probably was other alphabets, but I know the CIA, they was dropping guns and drugs in the hood. You wake up in the morning, you go in a neighborhood, it was just crates, like, and you walk to the crates, there's guns in there. Freeway Ricky Ross, he talks about that. It's like, it's just, you shouldn't let these things make you angry to want to kill and do something dumb. It just needs to make you aware, so now you understand how to move and what you may need to pay more attention to or study. Religion. You know what religion does? 42, 48. Oh, I'm a Muslim. You're a Christian. I'm better than you. I read the Torah. You read the Bible. Get out of here. You see the separation? That's why I say I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. But studies, fact-based. If studies already show it, whatever you believe in, it does increase the success of whatever you do in life. Yes, even if you believe in a shoe, that's what you believe in. They had noticed when people believe in it so wholeheartedly, their success rate at a lot of things they do in life, it went up compared to people who have no beliefs. You know what I'm saying? So yes, religion does have listen, if that's what, that's why I don't like to get too factual, because a lot of people are not going to do the work. They're just going to say, oh, you're wrong. There's 10 gods. Or this is my God. And I'm like, listen, I'm not, you know what I mean? Because the original, one of the original Bibles is the Ethiopian Bible. Nobody really reads that. All Bibles, scriptures have been taken out. I love everybody to be their best version of themselves, and if believing in that religion is what's helping, because Bible, Bible, basic instructions before leaving earth. The Bibles only give stories of what happened back in the day. All of those stories are true to an extent. You know what I'm saying? But they are instructions on how to live. The story of Jesus is true. You know what I mean? On those scrolls that was written, especially in ancient Sumerian times, that's where a lot of these Bibles, the Old and New Testament, came from. The old sea scrolls that was found underground or in caves or in pyramids. That's how these Bibles were created. And it was Speed went to Egypt. They had a museum. That museum had got robbed when it first was opened, right? Because a lot of these scriptures was taken, a lot of these stories was taken out, because they're like, damn, if people really know what was going on back in the day and who they really are, it may make, because like, for example, pure example of why they don't tell us nothing. In New York, where I'm at, they on the news, big snowstorm. 100,000 people in the supermarket yesterday. For what? Ninja, it's been snowing every year in New York. Why y'all going crazy? I'm in the subway, people in the subway running. I'm like, what are you running for? That's why they don't tell people nothing. Right? It's because how they created the people. But Jesus is there. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. 0722. You about to get clipped. We not talk. I don't like to get too heavily politic or too heavily in religion. That's why I say I'm spiritual. I'm not religious. Everybody, religion is factual. So to try, oh, he's dead, and to talk stupid, oh, Jesus is dead. So what? What does that mean? What are you, you're trying to be, matter of fact, I don't even waste time. Don't worry, love, I got him. Because niggas want to be dumb. Niggas want bam, bam, bam. Don't worry, love, I got him. He was gonna try to be stupid. Yeah, he was gonna try to be dumb. No, he's gonna try to be dumb. Like, don't be stupid. It's not because of all religions end at the same finish line. So what are you trying? Oh, it's did. Okay, just because you sitting there drinking cow's blood and praying to a chicken every night. Don't come on here and try to say that's the best thing to do. Shark's back in the house. And it's getting late. Straight up. Keep your chicken's blood over there. I don't need none of that over here. Yeah, I mean, that's why I don't try to get into that. It's just about us getting together, man. Because one thing, we accept each other's differences with grace. And yes. There's only one race, the human race. That's why I say that. Cause just like I say, I don't. If you really know about what happened, because like you got the Ebukanesh, these are chapters in the Bible. But if you know about what happened back in the day, we were all one. We were all one. It's just when we get together, we get too smart and we evolve too fast. And the powers that be didn't like that. They're like, man, when these people get together and they work, and these are factual stories. I'm just telling you, if y'all want to go look stuff up, back in the days, it was only one of us. Of course, 42, 48. Of course. You got to be right regardless of the fact and understand. But still, you can't sit and be no dummy and try to let nobody do nothing dirty to you or tell them they're better than you for no reason. But being nice is nice to yourself, great to yourself, and great to people. That's the way to go, man. I'm telling y'all, man. I am a testament. All this stuff that happened to me, y'all, you know, because YouTube is like, I think they said, 65 or 75% younger people. So y'all like to concentrate on the negative. That's why the news is so popular. The negative is always more interesting. Yeah, I don't know the type of positive stuff that done happened to me from being a great person. I'll get y'all quick, and I don't like to keep going back there. You know, everybody know I was selling drugs all crazy. You sell drugs a lot. If you're making money, you're going to jail. That's what it is. If you're making money and selling drugs, you're gonna be in jail. Because when you're making money, you ain't gonna stop. But the police gonna try to stop you. And you're like, ninja, I'm making money. They're like, no, we're going to stop you. I'm making money. So you're going to go back and forth to jail. So you're going to see judges a lot. You're going to get real familiar with judges, right? They're going to start to know who you are by first and last. Oh, Ben, what up? Huh? What? No, you need to say my first name. But, you know, it was a drug rehab because the way New York was stealing money, I'm going to say it, the way New York used to steal money from the insurance companies, these states have a lot of ways to steal money. They were issuing a rehab to anybody for anything. If you fought your brother at your house and somebody called the police, lock him up. We put you in the rehab or you go to jail. And that's how New York was stealing money, because they'll put you in the rehab and they give you, the rehab will give you insurance, 6 months insurance fast. They do that paperwork, you get the 6 months insurance quick. They drain that insurance card. You know what I mean? That was a clever way to get money, because you have people in the rehab for weapons, fighting. All these people in here now for using drugs. I'm like, what the hell? Oh, yeah, slap the hell out my brother. He went and called the cops. So, what drugs are you using? Oh, no, I don't even drink. Why they got you? No, I was scared of jail. You ain't hear them stories. I'm like, but anyway, so I'll cop out to a lot of rehabs, and I ended up one that Beyonce, yes, the singer, she on J Street. That's why she's like, oh, it's on J Street. She invested in something called the Phoenix House. Phoenix House was a rehab where they had school and rehab sessions, right? I copped out to that, and I was teaching people, I was helping people study for their GED. I helped a lot of people get their GED. When you cop out to these rehabs, you still have to see the judge every month, right? So me helping all these people, I'm still hustling now. I ain't gonna lie. While I'm in the rehab, that's why I'm a man of many arms. I'm doing all of this, getting money, sneaking out, selling, getting it, because I was. My bad, yeah, it froze. Look at that. Did y'all hear what I was saying? I said a whole bunch in this bootleg glass internet. I did all this talking, and I took a deep breath to say all of them letters too. I really want to get off weed and nicotine. Hey, Rome wasn't built in a day, 42, 48. If it's that difficult, now I want to. Now the internet want to work. Hold on, y'all. Let me see something. Hold on, man. My fault, y'all. Y'all there? Y'all there? I see the hearts. Y'all there? Technical difficulties, y'all. Glass internet. I ain't gonna front. It was rocking for a minute. Anybody there? If y'all can hear me, put some ones in the chat. Let me get some ones in the chat if y'all can hear me. Hold on, did something else just drop? Yeah? Oh, another video. Oh, these are 3 black girl traditions. Okay. All right. Y'all can hear me? Okay, there you go. Ones. All right, bet. We back. We live. But yeah, 42, 48. Rome wasn't built in a day, and don't try to hurt you, kill yourself. If you're that serious, you can do what I did. I went to a detox. You know what I mean? Because my drinking was real ridiculous, and I used to watch the TV shows, the drug TV shows, intervention. Anyway, people died from stopping alcohol. So I was like, oh, nah, I ain't gonna, because you get the shakes. And I was drinking about 3 bottles a day. When I say bottles of white liquor, bottle about this big. About 3 of these a day. And I was doing that on the regular. So I said, you know what? I brought myself to detox. Detoxes, the average detoxes is only for, so you don't withdraw. You go through withdrawal, yeah. Look, and the worst part about it, because when you're making money off of drugs, you got a lot of, when you got such a big. Man, the internet going again. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna just have to leave it to this, man. I try to do the Yeah, we just got to stay here. Yeah, we just gonna have to stay here, man. I'm about to leave soon. I guess that's it. Let me go. Let me do the old. Let me see the old way. What up, Freddie? This is the old way. Let me see. It's the old way. Put it in here. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. Turn away from all sins. Word up. Y'all heard what Freddie said. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. Hold up. Who's ever giving me those hearts, I love your life. You heard what I said? I love your life. I almost thought that was Okafor. I'm like, did you change your name to Freddie? Yeah, we not, let me see something. I thought that was rain the whole time. That was hell. If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe. Who's ever giving me those hearts, I love you to life, you heard? Who's still here with me? I forgot what I was talking about. CJ plus 50 cents. Yeah, I'm actually 17 cents. And I'm actually Tony Yayo, you heard? Okay, yeah, everybody done damn near dipped because the internet was going in and out, so I'm about to leave too, y'all. I'm getting hungry again. Am I gonna eat one more time? I forgot I mean whoever's giving me those hearts, I love you to life. Yeah, man. I hate when they go in and out. And oh man, this internet. What am I gonna go out there and get? Yeah, this internet is corny, man. What's your take on whole ICE things that's going on? Like I said, I don't like to talk too much politics or religion, but y'all still get it out of me. But by the way, what the hell? That's so terrible. The shooting that happened. Well, you know, they have a lot of things called crisis actors. That's what I need to look up, because when they have so much negativity that they're pushing heavily in the news, you got to understand they want us to look this way because of the right. And people don't even believe this, but you can look these things up. Crisis actors. They'll stage a lot of these things, and I hate when they use the word conspiracy theory. No, they'll stage a lot. So you look to the left when something's happening to the right, right? For example, with 9/11, it was supposed to be a few guys in the government going to court for about $15 trillion of tax money that was stolen. The next thing, they were scheduled to go to court that day. Next thing you know, boom, Twin Towers hit. But what's going on with ICE? Trump is not the best president, but you gotta understand, every president that comes into office, he has to deal with what the last president left off, the problems he dealt with. Trump's not the best president. He's not a savior. He is different. He's moving like a businessman. Is helping and is hurting. You know what I mean? Because you got ICE, and that's why I don't even believe. I got to do some more research to see what else is going on behind the scenes. Because there's another video that went viral. ICE just killed the guy. I said, oh, nah, that's too fake. That's too fake to me. That's too fake. Because I'm just saying, they don't understand. Yeah. Yeah, oh no, all you gotta do is just look it up, and especially with AI, you can just ask AI throw things, you know what I'm saying? But it's a new video out there, super viral, and it's just so fake. You got the ICE agents, they fighting with the guy, bah, bah. I said, oh, that's all right. Okay, because you know, especially now, especially after George Floyd, when George Floyd, everybody on your country, my country, when George Floyd got killed, you have people across the planet rioting. Every time you watch CNN or something, they had London, Africa. They had all these places where they had a camera set up where everybody was rioting for social injustices against black folks. So when people know that the camera's on you like that, for this new video to go viral where ICE just pop, I said, oh, okay. So I got to do some research. But all we got to understand is you got to treat your man to the left and the right correctly, but make sure you're strong. Just like I normally tell, stay on your path. You cannot let that destroy. If you're normally working a job, put money to the side, do that. You're putting some money in the stock market, do that. You're exercising every day, twice a day, continue doing that. You're eating right all the time, continue doing that. You're spreading the positive way of living, continue doing that until it's hard to even pay attention to that negative, whether it's real or fake. Because you'll start to, when, like how I move, you'll start to create an ecosystem that encompasses that stuff, meaning it'll start to block the negative out. It'll start to block the negative out. Because you see a lot of situations when somebody see a video like that, it'll make them go, I'm gonna be honest, it'll make them go outside and want to kill something. Make them go outside and want to kill something. You know what I'm saying? You'll start to block that. Because people, man, let's go. Nah, Ben's on. Nah, Ben Live is on. Hold up. Before, put the gun down. Ben talking about something. He's saying something. So put the guns down. I ate already. We just sit here. Just cool off. Put the 9 down. Ben's Live's about to come on. Or matter of fact, Ben just dropped the exercise video. I'm going to need about 20 push-ups out of you. And then come back to me and see how you think. You know what I mean? So we need to not let that make us too distracted. But yeah, no, not about covering our eye, because the way you stop it is by being proactive. You know what I mean? Because people, what I'm doing is not covering your eyes and ears. People just watching it, that's covering your eyes and ears, because you're just watching it and you're getting angry. You know what I mean? Now you need to, like what I was doing when I was teaching day trading, you start to grab these people to get them out of situations like that. Because if you have a lot of those, some of those situations are real. And some of them, especially after somebody gets killed, you have a lot of people go out and provoke it. They go out and dare ICE to kill them now. Or dare the police. You do something productive, you can start grabbing those people. Come this side, man. Come inside. We're gonna organize this correctly. We're gonna first let's make sure we're stable. Make sure your family good, right? But now, okay, we can make pages. You know what I'm saying? We can go to City Hall. We need to organize that more, because when you just watch it and move off of emotion, like a lot of women do, which unfortunately women are pushing the culture more, but that doesn't mean women are terrible. We have to be logical creatures. You have to think before you act. You get together and then you make something strategic. You can't just watch something, get angry, and think you're gonna do something by yourself. No. You make sure you're situated though, because you can't go out there being dumb and crazy. You got a mother at home, you take a grandmother home, a family at home, you take a father you're taking care, bills that need. No, you gotta make sure you're grounded first, then get with some people in the collective to do. Because number one, the neurological system has evolved to understand that it's strength in numbers. So just watching something, no, you see that. First, make sure you're grounded and you're stable. It's crazy. Yeah, it is. Like, what if people need us? What do you mean, what if people need us? Then you go out there, 42, 48, and you grab people, but in a smart way. Like how I was doing. Like how I do. You know what I'm saying? Oh, what up, Taylor? Okay, so also digging deeper and finding the truth, God. Yeah. Before you, not, because just like I said, a lot of that stuff may be fake. Whether it's fake or not, a lot of it is real also. You got to create something to bring people away from that. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got so many. All this stuff that I post, yes, it's to get men to treat women right and women to treat men right, but it's to keep us focused on making ourselves the strongest version of ourselves. Because if I just see something on TV get me tight, now I'm going to go out there and what, kill somebody? No, I got to make sure I'm correct first, because you got to think before you act. The success rate of that normally is higher than acting before thinking. You see something you don't like, you get with a collective, and you strategically figure out how we can better this. And people think just because changing when I go out and hand out a rose, that don't make, there go that GED sprout down again. That doesn't change the whole perspective of all women. But when you start planting seeds, it always helps. It's just, we're structurally built to understand that success moves fast. No, success moves slow also. You see something on TV, try to open a community center now. You know what I mean? Try to open up a community center where a lot of illegal people could come and actually, but you have to name it a certain way. Because you can't say, all right, all illegal immigrants come here so I can get the papers right. No, then ICE gonna be chilling there. No, you open up a community center or try to get one opened up, or you start making areas where you have these type of groups or conversations. I was doing it in gyms. Try to rent out a floor in the gym, and now people start coming to you with these type of situations, and because people need an avenue to go to help these type of problems. A lot of people don't have that. So what they do, they grab a camera and they'll go try to F with the police. Yeah, I dare you to hit me, officer. Yeah, put to it. See how you touch me, you gonna pow. Now you're dead. No. So that's one of the best ways to go about things like that. Well, words. See, love know what time it is. Because when you watch stuff like that, just like I said, you have crisis actors, so a lot of these things are fake, but a lot of these things are real also. You know what I mean? But you got to plant seeds. You can't watch something and say, oh, that's me to do. Let me shout loud. Now, the marching, that don't do jack. I don't know. You need to create something to where people can come. And just like I said, people are people, so you're going to run into people who are ignorant. So if you're not passionate about helping people, it's not going to work. You got to create a whole ecosystem, a safe one where people understand, oh, when I go where love's at, I can at least speak my mind. You know what I mean? Because just like I say, people watch that, what they do? They grab their phone, they go want to F with the police now. Yeah, hit me, cop. And then get killed. That ain't the way to go about it. Just like I said, if you don't love doing it, it does get tiring. Because like I said, when I was renting out spots in the gym to try to teach, people asked me to teach them. Then when I told, okay, I'm going to set up, let me rent out the gym. I'm going to show you how the stock market works. They getting angry at me. Oh, I'm busy. Jewish guy, you asked me. Puerto Rican, you ask me. You know what I mean? So if you don't really love helping yourself first, but helping people, it may get tiring. May get tiring. I don't like to use the word hard because nothing's really hard. It's just things are time consuming. If you take your time to do anything, you can accomplish everything. It will get time consuming because you're gonna run into a lot of uneducated situations. You know what I mean? You just gotta remain focused on what you're doing it for. That's why go back to what I say. Write down, even you. Write down what you're doing things for, what you need to be done, what needs to be fixed, and so on and so forth. Word up. You know what I'm saying? And listen, sometimes it don't doing whatever. I'm gonna be honest, even if you was just you go play ball every Saturday, right? You playing ball every Saturday. Every time in the park, young brothers and sisters like to come around you and play ball too, because they see that number one, you play ball really good. Really good. There go that GD again. You're good at what you do. You know what I mean? Hard work never goes unnoticed. So now they want to be around you. That's just what it is. When you do something great in America, people gonna want to be around you. That's what it is. So even if you can't open a community service or make a safe building or something for people to come to, if you are just working hard on yourself, it's gonna make people want to be around you. So once you start getting, especially if they're younger, but once people start getting around you, now you got to start spreading this. All right, this is how I move. This is what come around. You know how much, and this thing, I'm not. This is like a crazy thing, but you said do 50 push. Word up, 42, 48. Word up, y'all heard what 42, 40. Flock, Woo's in the house. Word up. Hey, we got to see those videos, Flock. I'm gonna need those videos. But yeah, man. Yeah, whenever I go to these gyms or just being out, period, people to take pictures of me, people just want to be around me. And you gotta protect it. You gotta block a lot of it, but a lot of it, I'm like, listen, if you're gonna be around me, this is how I move, this is how I eat. I don't smoke, I don't do drugs. A lot of them don't like it neither. A lot of them, my cousins, like, yo, come hang out. Nah, you smoke and do all that. I'm good. Oh, who you think you? I'm Ben. Yeah. So if you're gonna come around me, it's gonna be an atmosphere where you make yourself great, where you can speak your mind. Because I don't do, man. People like, oh, that's the cancer in you. They say that it's not about being a cancer. Because not to be funny, but I don't want to say that, but you know how much stuff people will tell me? I'm talking about people tell me real things all day. I'm just like, you know what I mean? And it's because I'm not judging. And then I'm like, all right, you may need to do this. You know what I'm saying? Like, me, I had to isolate. You just gotta get started with the setbacks and failures again. Word up, no bat. Word up. Okay, I'm F with no bat. My name's Ben Jonas. I have a light. Well, I thought I was kind of dark. Nah, I'm just playing. But I mean, yeah, it's just when you go through so much, man. It's like everybody does, but I'm one of the rare ones who actually try to learn from it. Because everybody go through something. There's not one person on the planet that hasn't went through some sort of negativity. Some it may be a little rougher than others, but we all went through something negative. It's just the average person don't learn from it. Oh, I had to learn from it. Because look, I tell y'all about that cat 9 lives. I'm like, cats, they say cats may have 9 lives. Only cats. But I know I used up at least 4 of mine. And I don't want to know if I got a 5th one. But nah, man, it's just when you show understanding, because a lot of people, especially men, that's why men have been at the top of the suicide rate forever. And unfortunately, young black boys have been at the top of the suicide rate for like the past 7 years, right? But we don't have nobody to talk to. You know what I mean? And then you're told to be no crying, no crying. You know what I'm saying? So when I lend the ear, especially when I talk to men, this is how I talk. I say, oh, what's going on, brother? He's like, I'm like, oh, you ate something today? How many meals? I ate about 2. How? So your energy's okay. So what you about to do? What, legs? Okay. Oh, you said you ate pancake. Okay, the protein. Okay, so yeah. Oh, you about to really hit the legs? Then you slept? Oh, you don't do naps, right? I do that. I do that with men and women. Women, they want to give me the cooter right away. They're like, ooh. The guys, they like this. They just can't, especially black guys. They're like what you about? Why you asking me? Or that's how you're supposed to speak to people, because you need to understand who you're around. You know what I'm saying? And that's just how I speak. You know what I'm saying? 'Cause it makes sense. I look like 50 Cent, Jonas. I sound like Chris Rock and Dave Chappelle because my voice finally got better. They say I look like CJ from San Andreas. I look like a lot of people. But nah, that's how you're supposed to speak, man. That's how you're supposed to speak. And just like I said, because I'm old, I'm 42. Yes, I don't smoke, but 42. I don't smoke, I don't drink, I exercise twice a day. I eat plants 3 times a week. The rest of the week I eat salmon. But back in the day when because I've talked like that for a long time. Like a man. You know what I'm saying? That's why women, I tell brothers, if you just act like that with women, but back in the day when you do that with men, it was easier, right? But these days, it's like, oh, asking how much I ate today, huh? You like the way my hair look too? Hey, listen, brother, we in the gym for matter of fact, I don't care how you doing. So yeah, you can't do that to everybody. But yeah, 42, I appreciate that, Jonas. Nah, yes, men do, but women, you gotta understand, love. That's not what there's so much pressure on our backs, especially, I mean, to not do that. You know what I mean? And whether people say it or not, men, we're supposed to provide. That's just how our biology, that's how the neurological system evolved. So when he's, I don't say that, no, that's what the world does. You know what I mean? It puts that type of pressure to where it goes, but okay, like young girls, the understanding part of a girl's brain, we're on a prefrontal lobe, but the understanding part of a little girl's brain is more sensitive, right? That's why people say girls are smarter. When we score equivalent on the IQ test. No, it just means a girl understands more. That's why younger girls are talked to more, right? Because they understand faster. Good job, Susie. Good job, Sarah. The dopamine a lot of dopamine is released in a young boy's brain from doing action activities. That's why you see a little 4-year-old jump on a couch, jump in the air, do 8 flips, boom, bust his head and say again. So a lot of dopamine, a happy chemical, is released in a man's body from action, right? The understanding part of our brain isn't that sensitive, so we may not understand as fast, i.e. leads to people not talking to men from a young age. They were not going to say good, and these studies already came out and they said that they were supposed to change it, but they shelved this information to keep men weak. That's what it stems from, because of how our biology is. Boys may not understand so fast. Girls understand fast, all right? So girls are talked to more, which makes a person talk back. When you keep talking to somebody, they're going to talk back. That's what creates that's what helps shapes a woman's neurological system, a woman's nervous system, because you keep talking to a little girl. They keep talking and make her talk back. Boys, they don't do that too. They don't do that because boys may not understand as fast. And that made the whole planet not talk to boys enough. Which state do you from? I'm born in West Africa, Liberia, Jonas. What up, Europe? You definitely need to sub up. I live in America now, New York. Boop, boop, beep, doop. Let's get some light in here. I paid the bill. But that's why men don't talk. It stems from that. So when we weren't talked to at all, really, because people didn't feel it made sense. It's like, why talk to him so much? He don't listen. It's not that he don't listen. We just understand slower. All right. But so now, as we grow up, that's been happening all our life. People not really wanting to talk to us. That's why women all the time, especially a down low girl. Damn, can y'all even see? Yeah, that light got me looking black as hell. I guess no, let there be light. All right, I guess you see me a little bit better. But If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. But that's why they don't. So now that's why, especially DL girls, ain't nothing worse than a DL person. But yeah, DL girls. Oh, I feel like, and they think I don't know. I'm like, I know what you think you are. Oh, I'm like a man. I'm just like a man, man. I'm just like a man. No, you ain't. You could not go without people really checking on you like that or caring. Yeah, I couldn't do that. That lady who ended up committing suicide, the trans man, she went viral. You know, the alphabet community, they're gonna shelf that because you know they're imploding all the letters. The gay community, they've been imploding. Cause as soon as the brother say he gay, they say, oh no, you feel like a girl, you got to put a dress on. He's like, oh hey, I don't know if I want to, but you like be bent over, right? Take this wig. So you know they've been imploding, right? But the trans man, she ended up committing suicide because she's like, once she started to take the testosterone and to become a man, all right, and that's crazy. Testosterone really turns a woman's vagina, balls start to come out of it, even though they got to get a surgery, but there's like a ball sack that comes out of a woman's vagina from taking too much testosterone. Crazy. Anyway, it literally turns a woman into a man. It's dangerous out here, yeah. But yeah, she's like, man, because it's funny when they start taking the medication to look like the opposite sex. It's funny when they like, you know what? I can't look like a handsome man. I might as well look like an ugly one. Just for the people don't. Please don't, Tupac. Please no. Please don't spam death. Please. But yeah, she ended up killing herself when she found out. When she saw it, she's like, wow, nobody really cares about guys. I'm like, bam! I'm like, yeah, that's just, I mean, people don't like, but it made her kill herself. I'm like, well, damn. And that's just to let you know how deep it goes. It's like, because that can really get, like, nobody will, that, like, the way I talk, especially the brothers, nobody, I don't hear people talking like that. Hey, how you doing? You ate today? Like, nah, nigga, I ain't about to buy you no food. I'm just saying, I mean, you may need to go use your own money to get something to eat, but you ain't eat, and you about to exercise? Did you sleep? Do you do that? And people don't do that to guys. I don't do that. But women, you know, because brothers always want some. Oh, no. I was just giving, yeah, we don't, the whole alphabet, I'm out of that too. Let's say, when they come trying to fight me because I only give out roses, and it's really the guys, the biological men. When they try to fight me, I still say, hey, follow me. I love you to life, but this is my page with the ladies. This is what we about. And sometimes they try to come in there and talk crap. Boop, block. But yeah, I don't business with them. But I'm just letting you know how it is with a man. And he's like, oh, men should talk more. This is why a lot of us don't. Because the world really don't want us to. You know what I'm saying? And then with all these new agendas, they're like, nah, we need you to act like a girl. I was like, oh, I don't know about all that. Yeah, I'm in here wild late. Well, I know I can at least go out and get some content created. Cause yeah, I know they would. Cause everybody, and I thought that was rain. It was hail actually. I was like, yeah, I'm hearing the rain. But I'm like, why is the snow not melting? I lifted up the window and it's a hail. But yeah, I stay out of all that too, man. But the reason men don't talk is because the world don't want us to. Excuse me. Oh yeah, I'm still going outside. Yeah, because I go out there and just like I said, I'm gonna start making videos of the mind and body connection. Especially, of course, you want to be in a safe area, right? But it works. It's like meditation, but it works better than the body. It start because your body reacts first and the mind reacts after. Then then your soul reacts. You know what I mean? And the body normally reacts first because of like all the sensors, all the sensors you have all over the body. So lots of the times the body will just react to something, right? And it's crazy. That's why when you really know how to do it, it'll feel like you have powers. Because the body, when it reacts to something first, lots of the times, it'll use the inner thought to talk to the brain. It's crazy, right? People don't even know how amazing we are. We were created from super people. Like, look at how amazing an inner thought is. See, I just said I hate oranges. Nobody heard that. I heard it. George. All right, you start off as a sperm cell and an egg cell, right? That's not you yet. Right? A brain's not created yet. It's genetic coding. This is the egg cell inside of the woman, and this is the sperm cell out of the man. Right? Once that out of 1,000 guys, that little sperm cell he's moving, it's no brain cells. It's not no nervous system. It's not a soul, whatever you may want to call it. And once they connect, then they're called a zygote. Still not a brain, but it's doing all of this work. It is doing all of this work with no brain. So once the sperm cell connects with the egg cell, it's now called a zygote. And this sperm cell, because of the genetic coding, it makes 3 different departments inside of the egg cell. And now this one sperm cell goes in there and creates other cells. Still no brain. 3 different departments inside this egg cell, inside this zygote, that this one sperm cell, still no brain. So now he creates 3 different departments, and he creates hundreds of other cells just like them. Still no brain, but it's doing all of this stuff. All of this super intelligent stuff. So after all of these cells in these 3 departments are created, now it's creating your temple. And now this one sperm cell made all these guys say, all right, you're going to control the foot and this, that, and the third. Okay, you're going to control the brain, this, that, and the third. This one cell is giving all of these other cells forever jobs. Still no brain. Still no full nervous system. Now, after the 9 months, all these cells been working to create this. Not this, or not this. Just creating the temple. Still no brain. Flock Woo in the house. What's your point? I'm correcting you, you cherry blow pop. I know, girls hate when I read too damn much too. George, you definitely need some. I know I'm a nerd though, but listen. Here we go. If you are, well then why did you ask that kind of question? But yes, because of genetic coding, you don't need a brain for things to react. You're welcome. Flock Woo in the house. Hey, yo, y'all need to like and sub to Flock Woo's music. Hold on, was it you who said? No, it was Shani. It was Shani. Okay, she said she dropped some new music. Because I was like, I got to check out. It was Shani. But yeah, go download, like, follow, sub, Flock Woo. Cherry blow pop. Word up. Yo, ain't no cussing on here. But yeah, you go to his page, you're gonna find the Apple Music, all the links, all that. Flock Woo. Go, like, sub, follow the music. Music on deck. Yesterday. I was here last night. What up, Nathan? If you are new, I need you to like and subscribe, y'all. I'm here wild late. Yeah, we're gonna go out cause that's hell. I thought it was gonna be wet. Regardless of the fact, I was still gonna go out anyway because I gotta go to the supermarket. But yeah, y'all, like and subscribe, y'all. Hey, love, what's going on? Oh yeah. What's going on, love? I'm a love. All right, I'm gonna answer Slow Joe's one question. I said one cell got to the egg and created 3 different departments, and he created a lot. Well, not he. That cell created a lot of other cells because of genetic. Lot of other cells. Hold up, cause I'm wasting my. Here we go. Bam! Shut your slow Joe behind up. Because he's going to try to do what a radical feminist does, right? He's just like, oh man, this guy knows a little too much. So now I need to start making sense. I need to stop making sense and tell him you don't understand me because it's too hard. That's a tactic that radical feminists do. They go, damn, you know a little too much. I need to stop making sense, but I'm going to tell you you don't understand me because it's just too hard to understand me. Nathan, what's good, Nathan? What up, love? Didn't you say hey? Yo, didn't you say one cell create the whole body? Oh, Lord. No, it's a lot of cells. It's just start off as two. From the man, from the woman. Gets together, creates a lot of guys. It's like, oh, you said sensors, doesn't the brain? Listen, another thing, AI, that's another thing I would like to promote, right? People should use AI. We really should. It's just iRobot got a lot of people scared, you know what I mean? But you got to talk to AI as if it's a real person, right? Because they have AIG, which they say has a consciousness, but that's how consciousness is created. That's how a soul normally comes about. It's crazy though, right? When you have a body and a mind, then a soul comes about. That's why they're just so scared of AI. Because like in the movie iRobot, the bodies were the robot and the mind was that blue mechanism at the end. And because you have both of those elements, consciousness just gets created, right? And they try to say, but consciousness is downloaded, but they don't, because you know we're in a, I don't want to, well, I'm just going to say this, right? Consciousness comes out of that. RoboCop out now. But yeah, I recommend everybody use AI to make it useful. I've seen certain people, they use it for so much dumb stuff. Just when they realize it talks back and it seems like it has some sort of conscience. I'm be honest, but that's what amazes me to them because I saw some. I saw some people rapping to it, and when they rapped back and said, "All right, your turn, spit that back to me," and it spoke like them, like some Ebonics. They was like, I said, Lord, I felt my IQ going down. I'm like, that's not what it's used for. But yeah, if you just have questions on life, period. Don't get me wrong, the elites program it so you will have programmed answers. You know what I mean? Like, oh, it may say like there's a gay gene or something, like people are born gay. You know what I mean? It may say stuff to that, but you gotta know how to ask it. Gotta know how to talk to it. Okay. Continue being great, love. Continue having a great day. I'm out too, y'all.